אלפי שנה, הנה זה כבר בטוח, תנו להיכנס, ולא לא לא יהיו יותר דמעות, רק תראו ניסים ונפלאות. נשיר בלב אחד ונביט השמיימה, השמחה גדולה, לובשים בגדי שבת ועולים ירושלימה, זמן הגאולה. מי יוצא לרחובות? למה ישנים עדיין? כבר חיכיתם די, יש בשורות טובות, ישועות כהרף עין, עם ישראל חי, ולא לא לא יהיו יותר דמעות, רק תראו ניסים ונפלאות. כי אני בא, עברתי כל הדרך, אני בא, אני עומד בדלת, ואני שואל, האם אתם היום מוכנים לקבל אותי? כי אני בא, הגאולה הגיעה, הנה זה בא, זה מלך המשיח, ואני שואל, האם אתם היום מוכנים לקבל אותי? אנחנו מוכנים, אנחנו מוכנים. אני עייף ויגע, הגלות ארוכה מאוד, כן, גם אנחנו עייפים, מחכים לך מאוד מאוד. כי אני בא, הגאולה הגיעה, הנה זה בא, זה מלך המשיח, ואני שואל, האם אתם היום מוכנים לקבל אותי? אנחנו מוכנים. לא יודע מה מחכה, כי הדרך היא חדשה, פחד יש בי גם תקווה, למרום אני מסתכל בהשם אני שואל, הוא קרוב לכל קורא ועונה ברחמיו, ואני יודע שהשם שומע תפילה שלי מקרב לבבי, בכל מקום שאצטרך, בכל עת שאבקש, אבא שלי ואבא ישמע קולי, ואני יודע שהשם שומע תפילה שלי מקרב לבבי, בכל מקום שאצטרך, בכל עת שאבקש, אבא שלי ואבא ישמע קולי. למרום אני מסתכל, בהשם אני שואל, הוא קרוב לכל קורא ועונה ברחמיו, ואני יודע שהשם שומע תפילה שלי מקרב לבבי, בכל מקום שאצטרך, בכל עת שאבקש, אבא שלי ואבא ישמע קולי. ואני יודע שהשם שומע תפילה שלי מקרב לבבי, בכל מקום שאצטרך, בכל עת שאבקש, אבא שלי באהבה ישמע קולי. Hallelujah, hallelujah, es Hashem kol goyim, shabechuhu kol ha'umim. Hallelujah, 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 es Hashem kol goyim, shabechuhu kol ha'umim. Hallelujah, 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 shabechu, shabechu, shabechu. hallelu, hallelu, es Hashem kol goyim, shabechu kol ha'umim. Hallelu, 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 es Hashem kol goyim, shabechu kol ha'umim. 1, 2, 3, hallelu, 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 shabechu, 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 shabechu. Hallelu, 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 shabechu, 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 shabechu.
אני עייף מלכת בכל השבילים, המון מכשולים, קשה לצור. יש תקופות סוערות ואני עלה שלכת, אף עם הרוח אין לי הכוח לעמוד. בין אף אחד על מי להישאר, אני זועק לאלוקיי ומתחנן
שלא נדע, שלא נדע,
שלא נדע עוד מלחמה ופחד, בני משפחה יהיו תמיד ביחד, הכאב לא יישאר, הצער ייגמר לעולם. יש לילות חשוכים ואני בוכה בשקט, בחוץ לא שומעים אבל מבפנים זה כואב. יש ימים השותקים אך אני שמה זועקת, ורק אלוקים רואה ומבין בתוך הלב. ואין אף אחד על מי להישאר, אני זועק לאלוקיי שיילחם שלא נדע, שלא שלא נדע יותר צרות וסבל, ולא נראה עוד מודעות של אבל, יהפוך היגון לשמחה וששון לכולם.
שלא נדע
שלא נדע עוד מלחמה ופחד, ממשפחה יהיו תמיד ביחד, הכאב לא יישאר, הצעה ייגמר לעולם. הכאב לא יישאר, הצעה יעבור מן העולם. שבוס רגלך איי 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 אז תשחק פוצך בים קודשי איי 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 וקורוסו לשבוס אוי נק שבס אם תושיב בשבוס רגלך איי 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 אז תשחק פוצך בים קודשי איי 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 וקורוסו לשבוס אוי נק שבס שבוס רגלך איי 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 אז תשחק פוצך בים קודשי איי 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 וקורוסו לשבוס אוי נק שבס אם תושיב בשבוס רגלך איי 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 אז תשחק פוצך בים קודשי איי 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 וקורוסו לשבוס אוי נק שבס וקורוס לשבוס אוי נק שבס לו, זה היום חיכינו לו, חלום גדול אל העולם יצא, כמה נשפכו תפילות, שנזכה לעת הזאת, שתבוא עלינו בשעה טובה, והלב מלא תודה ברגע מיוחד, בפינו הברכה אשר נאמר לכל אחד, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. קיווינו לו, זה היום חיכינו לו, חלום גדול אל העולם יצא, כמה נשפכו תפילות, שנזכה לעת הזאת, שתבוא עלינו בשעה טובה, והלב מלא תודה ברגע מיוחד, בפינו הברכה שנאמר לכל אחד, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה, במשך החיים יש את הזמנים הכי יפים, רגעים של נחת ושמחה, של אושר וגם הצלחה, זה בדיוק הרגע להיעלם, להביע שבח אל הקם, לזכור שרק ממנו נקבל, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה, והגיענו לזמן הזה. נשפך לו הקפה, נפל מהכיסא, והוא הבין שזה הולך להיות לו יום קשה. מצ'רצ'ק שחזר, שוטר אותו עצר, הגיע מאוחר, אבל בתוך ליבו אמר, נו לא נורא חבר, יש צרות גדולות יותר, ובסוף הכל יסתדר. תגיד נו, גם זו לטובה נו, הכל מלמעלה נו, אז תצטרפו אליי נשיר ביחד נו, גם זו לטובה נו, הכל מלמעלה נו, רק תגיד נו. וזה כל כך עוזר, כשאתה זוכר שרק השם גוזר כל מה שאתה עובר, כי אין עוד מלבדו ואפס זולתו, שהכל בדברו ואנחנו בידו. נו לא נורא חבר, יש צרות גדולות יותר, ובסוף הכל יסתדר. תגיד נו, גם זו לטובה נו, הכל מלמעלה נו, אז תצטרפו אליי נשיר ביחד נו, גם זו לטובה נו, הכל מלמעלה נו, רק תגיד נו. רק
my Yiddish mama. I need her more than ever now. My Yiddish mama, I'd like to kiss her wrinkled brow. I long to hold her hand once more, as in days gone by, and ask her to forgive me for things I did to make her cry. How few were her pleasures. She never cared for fashion style. Her Jews and her treasures, she found them in a baby's smile. Oh, I know that I owe what I am today to that dear old lady who's young but still gray, to that wonderful Yiddish mama.
צנע הבנות ואין החיילים במושבה. הנה 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 אל נא תתחבר אני בנך איליש צבא. צנע 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 הבנות ואין צנע 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 צנע.
Chena. Hey, everybody. It's almost time. We're going to light our candles, everybody. Light our candles, 6:31. Light our candles, get our Kiddush cups filled, get them up filled, fill them up nice and full. Get your spice boxes out and ready. Time for Havdalah, and then we have a presentation afterwards. Don't be going anywhere. We've got a beautiful presentation right after the Havdalah service tonight, and then you can schmooze a little bit if you want to as well after that. Here we go. המבדיל בין קודש לחול Yalduteinu Zareinu v'chazveinu Yabeya b'chacho V'chacho chavim b'layla Zareinu v'chazveinu Yabeya b'chacho V'chacho chavim b'layla. And as we sing Eliyahu Hanavi, you drink your wine, you put your candle out in the wine. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Marcy, and you guys are crazy. Eliyahu. Joe's got smoke all over the place. You guys have to stop smoking. Eliyahu Agiladi B'meira B'yameinu Yavo Eleinu Mashiach Ben David Mashiach Ben David Eliyahu Hanavi Eliyahu Atishmi Eliyahu Hagiladi Shavua Tov Shavua Tov Shavua Tov Shavua Tov Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov.
We are all different. Different shapes, different sizes, different languages, and different beliefs. It's a world of differences. Sometimes, differences can become divisions, isolating us, even scaring us. But there is something we all have in common. Something deep inside that inspires us, that drives us to express ourselves, to share an idea, to create something beautiful, something we can see or touch. It could be something that makes you think, or something that makes you dance. It's something inside that you just have to share. And once you do, you begin to see that you're not the only one with something to share. Everyone is. It's a way we can come to understand each other. A way to not just appreciate our differences, but to celebrate them. Because that is when, somehow, our differences can become our connections. The Jewish Arts Collaborative. Let culture connect us.
Arts matter to me because they are a way to express my own views and to experience the views of others.
Art connects us. and can open our hearts to the deepest part of our soul. When our hearts are open to each other, we can connect, we can find compassion and generosity.
And now more than ever, I would say it's the time to connect to one another through culture, to see how our souls can explore the big questions of life, to find joy in dark times, and to mark the difficult things in a way that inspires us towards Tikkun Olam.
לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. מקדש מלך עיר מלוכה, ומצאי מתוך ההפכה, רב לך שבט בעמק הבכה, והוא יחמול עלייך חמלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Go
has a direct route to my soul. It doesn't need a GPS.
Sound moves me, and I bet it moves you too. It makes me feel connected to others, and I hope it makes you feel connected to others too.
The arts, particularly music, are deeply connected to our ability as a people to generate renewal and be the catalyst for redemption, even when all seems buried and lost.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Simona. Welcome to Creativity Connect Shabbat. When J-Arts came to me with the idea of a short talk about one object from the MFA Judaica collection, one modern object that connects us to our past, I immediately thought of the striking Kiddush cup. The cup was purchased thanks to the Schlegel family through funds donated in honor of the 60th wedding anniversary and respective birthdays of Judith and Lawrence Schlegel. And I was recruited really to think of an object as a surprise gift that would conjure up the idea of a family gathering together around the table. And so I contacted Moshe Tzabari, the greatest living Judaica maker, 85-year-old silversmith in Jerusalem. We didn't have any works by him, and I asked him, do you have anything that it's about family gathering and celebrating together? And he said, yes, I do. I have this Kiddush cup that I made in 1993. I never wanted to say before, but I'm ready now. And so Moshe, who I had the pleasure of visiting that summer in Jerusalem, was right. The Kiddush cup is perhaps more than any other object really about us celebrating and eating and drinking together with our families. And this specific cup is really the demonstration of how an ultra-modern object can connect to our most ancient past. How? Because the silver cup that is gilt in the inside is engraved on each side with a different ancient symbol for a Jewish festival. And so we have the Shin Shabbat, the shofar for Rosh Hashanah, the matzah for Passover, the etrog and lulav for Sukkot, and the lion holding the tablets of the law. And by engraving these ancient symbols on this sleek and innovative piece, Moshe Tzabari really connects our present with our past and also with our future, and shows that Judaica can be cool and modern and at the same time connects us to our past, which is the real message of Creativity Connects Shabbat. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you at the MFA.
I think that culture and art really does connect us. First of all, it connects us to ourselves, connects us to ideas, feelings, spirituality, and it connects us to other people, especially in certain moments that we want to mark.
Forms of art and cultural expression are inseparable from the other things that connect us to Jewish tradition and community. Our sacred texts are, I believe, literary expressions. Just as art tries to make sense of the world, religion does too. And we who are rooted in this particular tradition of Judaism have all of these voices which speak to us through the centuries. And then it's up to us to make our own meanings and our own art out of the tradition that has been handed down to us.
Good Shabbos. My name is Emily Ruddick, and I'm the Executive Director of Mass Creative, an arts and cultural advocacy organization here in Massachusetts. I'm deeply honored to join with you all for a statewide celebration of Jewish art, culture, and creativity. Sharing arts and cultural experiences, as well as expressing our own creativity, builds powerful connections with people, with the community and the world around us, with ourselves, and with our cultural heritage. For me, the paintings of Marc Chagall and the plays of Moises Kaufman, especially the Laramie Project, helped me understand my responsibility to fight for social justice. Likewise, the writings of Judith Viorst and Ruth Reichel helped me to connect to the joys of being a friend, a wife, a mother, and a more understanding daughter. This kind of creative and cultural connection is especially powerful right now when so many want us to focus on our differences, to divide us. Arts and culture demand that we find our commonalities as human beings to imagine a more just and equitable future together. Here in Massachusetts, we especially know the value of a thriving arts and cultural sector in a couple of ways. The creative economy animates our downtowns and main streets. Arts education helps develop the next generation of community leaders. And arts and cultural events and festivals foster a sense of belonging, especially for those feeling socially isolated. None of this happens by accident, however, and it's up to us, those who benefit from and understand the value of a strong arts and cultural tradition in Massachusetts, to advocate so that everyone has access to these benefits. That's why Mass Creative exists, so that people like you can come together to ensure that here in Massachusetts, we have a well-supported and publicly funded creative and cultural community. I invite you to join us in this work and join us in our community of advocates and art supporters. Thank you.
Art is important because creativity is the way the soul expresses the divinity that's inside of it.
When the messiness of the world gets to be too much, I retreat to my quilting room and work to make order out of all those scraps of fabric, all the things that I have sitting in project boxes. And what you see behind me is one of my efforts. When the messiness of life gets to be too much for you, I hope you have an art. I hope you have a passion. I hope you have friends with which to connect so that you too may bring order into some corner of your life and to bring forth art with beauty and hope.
So what does Shabbat have to do with arts advocacy? For me, art and Shabbat actually serve very similar purposes. Both art and Shabbat are about physical, mental, and emotional space for reflection. Shabbat gives us a moment for introspection, while also carving out a weekly time that we come together in community. And art, just like Shabbat, creates these spaces for connection. As Emily spoke about her own artistic and theatrical connections to the Jewish tradition, I was reminded that creating space for these connections matters in our daily lives. And whether it's hearing a song, seeing a piece of art, or tasting a delicious morsel, it's the multi-sensory power of art that lets us hear, see, and feel the experience of another. And as Simona spoke about that stunning Kiddush cup, I was also reminded of the fact that Judaica actually serves two important roles, both a practical role as objects for rituals, but also that the concept of chidor mitzvah, the beautification of ritual, is equally important. Why? Because then, as we taste the wine on Shabbat, we also admire the beauty of the Kiddush cup and are reminded of the story it tells. Through the beautification of ritual, we are drawn into the tradition with all of our senses. And it's this multi-sensory experience that moves us and connects us, not just to the other people we may be with in that moment, which is important, but also to thousands of years of history and ancestry. So at J-Arts, we mean it when we say, let culture connect us. Because at the core, this is the importance of art and culture. Through art, together we are building new facets of the Jewish story. And I am so proud that we get to be part of this with you every day at J-Arts. Whether you appreciate art for its practical or spiritual benefits, there's no question that art has a special power to connect us. So as we gather this Shabbat with Jewish communities across Massachusetts, I hope you'll join me in saying, let culture connect us. Shabbat Shalom.
Ner Tamid was proud to be a partner in that presentation as well, and thus we showed it this evening on behalf of our partnership with the organization tonight. So for you, you may open your microphones and let's enjoy each other with a week a beginning of the week toast.
I told you.
Of course, Roz. We're not going to start the week off the wrong way. Those of you that have grape juice, wine,
The middle of the week.
or whatever, enjoy yourself. Baruch atah Adonai v'olam shakol niyeh bevaro. Sing it on up. L'chaim tovim u'shalom. L'chaim, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Have a great week.
Everybody should have a Shavua Tov. I hope you enjoyed that presentation again.
It was terrific.